Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please don't leave without subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me again. Today my channel turned a month old, guys, and we're sitting on 1,800 subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching, guys. Thank you so much. Today is a reaction video, guys. I'm sure if you're on Twitter, you've seen Tata Rampedi's reality show. It's called AreYouTubedIn. Yeah, it's called AreYouTubedIn. So you know what, since I'm so invested I'm so invested in the reality show, I might as well do a reaction video. I actually even asked ZX Online to do one because I was like, I'm the YouTuber, so why don't I do one as well? So guys, let's get into episode 1. Episode 1, they basically, introducing themselves. So the cast basically includes Tata Rampedi himself, Salome Laka, Kamo Laka, Sia Ndamase, but she joins in episode 2. Neo Rapetwa joins in episode 2, I think, yes. And Daddy G Khonse, he joins in episode 2. And then we have Zelwuzi, yes. Then we have Naledi Malela. And then who else? Oh, Coffee No Milk. I think her name is Clarissa. Who else is on the cast? Yeah, I think that's it. So guys, right now they're basically introducing themselves. Some diary sessions, quick, fast introductions. They're basically chilling outside. I think they don't know each other. I think maybe 2 of them know each other, 3 of them know each other. But basically, so they're basically chilling outside, cute vibes, habilis, kumnandi, they're getting to know each other. So, it's gonna be awkward. You get what I mean? It's gonna be awkward, so that's expected. But I feel like the energy is high. Vibe. So I think at this point now they're getting to know each other's channels, basically. What your channel is about, what's your content, what do you do on your channel, So I think Gamo asks Coffee No Milk, Clarissa, what her content is, like what's her thing on her channel. So she explains, I do A, B, C, and D, I do A, B, C, and D, I do this, I do that, I've been doing this.
Channel, and it's like mostly women, and I feel like all of my stories, like growing up, everything I struggled with, everyone is struggling with now. So like even if I look in my DMs aren't even like it's not light and airy. It's like, hey, I'm going through this. So
you said what you're going through, or what you went through, people are only going through now.
No, I'm going through now. So like,
what are you referring to?
Should go there.
I wasn't sure why she answered the way she did, hence I asked the question, but it's fine. Her audience relates.
It's like she's not sure why she answered like that, or why she gave the response she gave. I mean, like, what did you want? Friend Pelletin, this is like, why are we coming? Vibe, shaky, man, wishy-washy. Like, I didn't get that. And in but okay, this one is one to watch out for. So fine, kumnandi guys, kumnandi. So I don't know how they get to Zelwuzi's name, like how to pronounce his name, because Unali is like, yeah, you are Zile, what something. So
makes you Zelwuzi. I'm gonna call him Zelwuzi. I'm not calling him Zile.
So I
if you wanna say Zile, then spell it Zillay. So you can say.
First of all, you do not tell someone what their name is after they told you what their name is. That's so disrespectful.
Say Zile.
My lady, I get where you come. That's why you have this niche in you, like that thing. You're like, you must know exactly.
I was like, on her diary sessions, like, hey, you don't pikisa Camagu. So right now we're on episode 2. At this point, the scene starts with Kamo basically explaining why she asked Unaledi that strange question.
One thing about the kitchen, if you give it, you must take it like a G. You gotta be G about it.
Naledi, why'd you look at Tato like you want Tato?
Come on, do you love Tato?
Do you have a crush on Tato? Do you want Tato? She's like, her thought process behind asking that question was to find out Naledi's uncomfortability with her Ukamo. For me, I did not sense. I didn't sense any uncomfortability from the lady's end. Ukamo umdobe who seemed very, uncomfortable with una lady being there. I mean, everyone in that scene looked so happy. Like you came with the negative vibes, she came with the snacks vibes. So at this point, basically, honestly, at this point, because I just didn't get it. I just didn't get it. They need to give us more context. So another thing we need to discuss is the length of the episodes. These episodes are 20 minutes long, 21 minutes long. I think the longest one was 25 minutes. This is a 3-day trip, and you are cutting each episode into like a vlog, into vlog length. I hope I just make it 45 minutes when I had to, please. So the scene progresses into the next scene. So we're at episode 2. It's the next day. The second scene is the breakfast scene, where we are joined by Sia and Damase, Neo Rapeto, my fave. Who else? Khonse, Daddy G also joins. So it's the breakfast scene. Kumnandi, morale is high. Kumnandi. The girls are eating. Kumnandi, guys. Kumnandi, morale is high. So the next scene, it's Salome, it's Kamo, it's the boys basically. So at this point, they're basically waiting for Neo Rapetwa to get ready, to finish up getting dressed. I think Clarissa's also running a bit late. Basically the girls are getting ready. So the only girls that are ready to leave to go to the wine farm at this point is Kamo and Salome. So obviously the boys are complaining, but guys, tell us we've been waiting for hours. Let's go. We have a booking at the wine farm, and if we missed the booking, so at this point, I feel like, you guys can go. You guys can go ahead to secure the booking. I couldn't meet, but see, I'm just talking at the same time. So Okam was like, no. Let's lose the booking. So they can learn a lesson.
The gate. When they tell us that they gave that table out.
Guys, let's be they'll find us. Guys, at least because that lady's just gonna take away the table.
And she said if you guys don't
she's gonna take it away.
She must learn a lesson.
No, don't be negative.
For what, Kamo? For what? Please explain to me. For what? Why are you such a Debbie Downer, my girl? Yo. So fast forward to the wine farm scene. Everyone's happy. The girls are looking nice. The guys are looking cute. Kumnandi, guys. The wines are kumnandi. It's a wine tasting. I'm sure kumnandi, guys. Kumnandi. But you can tell there's a bit of tension because. So fast forward to the wine farm scene. Everyone's looking good. The guys are cute. Kumnandi. The girls are looking cute in their outfits. Kumnandi. Morale is high. But you can tell there's a divide. Because Neo, Clarissa, and the rest of the guys are sitting on one side. Kamo, Notata, obvious, joined at the hip, sitting next to each other. I think Una Lady is sitting on the opposite end of them. So at this point, I think Una Lady is trying to, she's trying to extend herself, trying to talk to Kamo, but Kamo's not reciprocating the same energy at all. I think she made a comment at the time. I don't know what Naledi said, but you can hear Salome asking about what did she say.
She's like, I've been there, done
Apparently, Camille had been there, done that. I don't know what the comment was, what the question was. So at this point, the scene progresses onto Sia, Ndamase, and Salome. So Salome is like, dude, what's up? Like, you don't look grand. Like, what's going on? So basically, Sia explains that, Sia basically explains why she's not grand. She's like, the Uber took her to another wine farm with a similar name, blah 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 blah. So the scene progresses to Tato and Camo. They basically walk off alone. So at this point, Tato's trying to figure out why Camo is upset and not, vibing with everyone else. So she basically says that Naledi is the problem. Naledi snacks towards her. Naledi is doing A, B, and C, and D. My thing is, Tato, at this point now, you've already shown your card. You've already shown your hand at this point. You've shown everyone, but you have a soft spot for Camo. I think actually admits that I have a soft spot for Camo. Hanjani. You've brought all these people from wherever they come from for you to treat them like this, for you to not treat them equally. Okay, we're not saying don't vibe with Camo or don't, we don't know your guys' history, but I feel like you invited all these people here, they came for you to shoot A, B, C, and D, and now you're showing favoritism. We are basically we are in front of them, and you aren't extending the same courtesy to everyone else, you aren't extending the same attention.
Missed the reservation thing.
I'm not gonna lie to you, getting me seats.
No.
We're gonna learn a lesson. Because you don't behave like that. You don't do things like that.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't want to talk about it. You're bored. I don't know. Tato. It's chill, dude. We're here now, it happened. You know what I mean? We're good. We move.
And when are you good with everything?
Yeah, I'm good with everything. I mean, yeah, obviously I can't take how someone receives me and make it like the whole point of this entire trip. You know what I mean? Or how they behave around me.
Same, you aren't giving the same vibes to everyone else, guys. You could see was upset, but you didn't go and ask her about when's the condone, right? What's going, like, how do you feel about Kubane? You are walking off with one person, and this person now isn't 100% innocent. I'm not saying Naledi was right. Naledi has moments like she does have her annoying moments, but not once in the 3 episodes that we've watched have you gone to Naledi and sat down with her and asked her like, what's going on? Like, what's the chat between you and Camo? And it's just a whole lot of bickering and between abantu abathile, but you're only showing attention to umntu oyi-1, which is not fair. I mean, all these people came from wherever they came from for you. I mean, like, why that's where things for me started shifting. You've now shifted the dynamic in the group. We are no longer here for work to shoot whatever we're shooting. It's not nice, it's not cute, it's not professional. All these people could have been wherever they could have been, but they're here. And they're more younger. Fine, see you episode 3. Fine. So in one of the diary scenes, Camo says that she doesn't feel like being around these people. My girl, why are you here? Did you not get the brief? You flew from wherever you flew from. You came into a house for 3 days with people you didn't know, and now you're saying you don't want to be around these people. Njani, what do you mean? We're all trying to have a good time. We're all trying to do what we're here to do, and you're saying I'm not trying to be around these people. Are you on a vacation? Like, what's the chat? It's like Ukamo got a different brief from Tato. Tato needs to explain himself, guys. Tato needs to explain himself. And that's the thing about how the show is edited. Like, we aren't given enough context, to make now we're just making our own assumptions. And really at this point, Tato looks like an asshole. Camo looks like, she's just not interested because we are basically on their trip. And now, so the final scene of episode 2 is basically Naledi and Neo and Clarissa in the bedroom. They basically trying to find out, suss out what everyone wants to do for dinner. Do they want to go out and then go to the club, or are they cooking at home and then going to the club? And then Tato joins them basically in the room, and then it looks like Naledi wants to have the chat with him, and he basically brushes her off. Why Tato? Why Tato? If you could extend the same courtesy to Gamo and have a chat with her and find out how she's doing, why couldn't you just do the same thing for Una Lady? And not to say that Una Lady, you know, I think I've said this, and guys, she has her annoying things like the money chat. She kept on saying that, okay, let's cook at home because some people don't have money, or something along the lines, or some people are counting their coins, we don't want to count bills, etc, etc, etc. I mean, okay, fine, but why do you keep on saying it? In fact, but why do you keep on saying it? Don't make the whole thing about money. So that's where the episode ends, with them in the room trying to discuss what they're going to do for dinner. We go into episode 3. The scene is they trying to gather everyone in the lounge to discuss, okay guys, what are we doing for dinner? So the chat is, okay, let's go and let's have dinner at home. Now the pub chat starts. People want pub, others want pasta. Guys, the episode goes on and on and on and on and on and on about pub. People are starting to get annoyed and bored about the pub chat. Guys, let's go, let's cook, let's do something. But chat about ipapa for 8 good minutes. The episodes are 20 minutes long. For 8 good minutes, guys, is it that serious? Is it that serious? So anyway, guys, at this point, the time in episode 3, the time is basically 7:30, so they decide to actually just go out because it's already quite late into the evening. Others want to go buy alcohol, others want to go buy ingredients for the cooking. So they just decide that they're just going out for drinks and happily and dinner. They go to some club, Fast forward to after the club. Guys, apparently there was a tussle. Apparently a lady fought with someone. There was a fight in the balcony. We don't know between who, but you can tell because Naledi already addressed it on her channel, but addressed why she left on the trip early. She didn't say she fought with someone physically, but we all know Naledi fought someone. So none of the people in the episode, in the house, are saying, okay, Naledi fought A, B, C, and D. And basically, the last diary scene is Gamo saying, why is everyone so scared to mention Naledi's name?
That is, someone threw hands. The lady wanted to touch other people's kids, and she did, at other places. I don't know why everyone's so scared of saying her name and saying she hit someone.
Why did they include that? If they didn't include the scene where Naledi fought this person, why that part? Like, why did they have to include Naledi's name? Because you can tell about Umtu is not mentioning any names about who fought and why, but Ukamo mentioned Naledi's name, and they kept that in the scene, like in the episode. Like, why? So there was a motive to paint Naledi as the villain. They didn't even give her a chance to be the actual villain. They came into the house wanting to paint Unaledi as the villain, to edit the whole thing and show Unaledi villain and Gamo was the victim. Of which, guys, we sussed out from the beginning, but Gamo is the antagonizer, is the antagonist. And Unaledi was retaliating to the energy Gamo was giving. So apparently that is the second last episode. Apparently there's 4 episodes, and the 4th episode will be the last. For me, guys, I feel like we were not given enough to work with at all. We were not given enough to work with at all. For me, they basically used Unaledi for the drama she brings, and just to spice up the storyline, because Gamo gave nothing. Gamo's entire storyline was Naledi, basically, if we're being honest. It was Naledi. The rest of the gang was like extras. Even there was an extra, it was Naledi, Tato, and Gamo. And for me, they love triangle because Unaledi does not even. I don't think, guys, Naledi doesn't want Tato like that. If you watch Naledi's YouTube, you can, yes, man, the type of guy, Naledi, and Tato is not it. Tato does not fit the description. So, going with the thing about Naledi wants Tato, for me, that's a tad chat. That's not it. Gamo made that the storyline this season yonke. It's only 4 episodes, but I mean that was the only child. So for me, Tato I said, guys, that's more to work with next season, if there will be a next season. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, my reaction of the video. If you haven't watched it, please go watch it for yourself. Come back and comment down below. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye. See you on my next video. Bye.